Hello. Hello. Sunny, warm day where I'm at today. I hope it's sunny and warm where you are too. I've had a shopping trip in my heart for quite a while that I've been wanting to do, but I wasn't able to walk far enough to get through a large store. And so I finally did that shopping trip yesterday, and it was good and bad, mostly good. I found out that I don't care much for the warehouse clubs. They don't have much that I want to buy, and if you do the math, the stuff I was looking at was not a bargain. I did buy a couple of things at the warehouse store. They have 20-ounce bowls in a great big huge package, paper bowls that you can actually microwave a whole can of vegetables in if you're not wanting to dirty up your dishes or if you had shortage of water. But anyways, I picked up a lot of paper bowls and of course, a giant bag of chocolate chips and another item I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But I wanted to talk about the prices because I was really encouraged. I've done quite a lot of shopping in the last week. Some of it because, like I said, I was strong enough to walk through the store completely on my own with no help now. But partly because of what transpired in Japan. It just kind of gave me a little shaking too. I can't imagine what those people are going through with all the aftershocks they've had. I thought they said more than 1,000. So I wanted to tell you that I'm assuming that the prices are doing similar things where you're at. Some things are going up, and yet some things are still really decent in price. And some of the things that I got yesterday at the store, a really nice big package of paper plates, heavy duty kind of ones for $1.89, and a 13-ounce box of instant mashed potatoes for $1.19. I think that's really good because we can get several meals out of that. I think a 10-ounce box of wheat crackers for $1.29. Good sized bag of potato chips, $1.29. See, I see this very well. Stuffing mix, 89. Macaroni and shells, the cheese where you just squeeze it out of the pouch. You don't have this. Does not have the powdered cheese. The other kind, $1.29. 24-pack of spring water, $2.99. This won't take very long. I have something else to say at the end, so I'll hurry through this. I don't know how many pounds it was, but a good sized bag of oranges that were just wonderful for $1.59. Jumbo orange cinnamon rolls that you bake in your oven, $1.99. Large can of sweet potatoes, $1.19. Butter quarters, $2.49. 42 ounce of quick oats, $1.99. No bake cheesecake, $1.49. Evaporated milk was $69. I'm coming towards the end here. Half a gallon of chocolate milk, $1.59. Oh, a bag of marshmallows was $1 something. $1.39 it looks like. Shredded mozzarella cheese, $2.79. I guess the rest is repeats down the list. But I still have found some amazing things at the dollar store. They still have fabric softener, both the sheets and the liquid, good sized containers for $1. They still have laundry detergent for $1. They still have the chicken salad and cracker kits for $1. So prices are holding on a lot of things pretty well for the time being. Of course, nobody knows what's going to happen in the days to come. I was listening to some clips on, I guess I can take these glasses off now. Was listening to some clips from Glenn Beck, and he's got some hard facts to back this stuff up with, and it's pretty frightening stuff. Some hard facts to back it up with. So you might want to get on YouTube. I was already on YouTube. You might want to put the search words in Glenn Beck food, Glenn Beck, Beck food, and then they give you several choices there. He is a member of the church that I go to, so I guess I could call him Brother Beck if I wanted to. And I'm sure some of his interest has probably come about because of that, or maybe originally, but he seems to really know what he's talking about. One thing that I wanted to show you that I found yesterday, and I'm thinking this was just a little under $6. I just checked my receipt. I was looking for this. I didn't know the name brand that I was going to find, but this is Argo baking powder, and the container. I found this at the warehouse store, and it is 3.75 pounds or 60 ounces. They list the serving size as 1/8 of a teaspoon, so I did the math and found out, if I did the math correctly, that there are approximately 110 tablespoons in this container. It's really a nice size. You can get them in 5-pound containers as well, but I like this size a little bit better. You can, not the same brand. The Red Star comes in a 5-pound container. But I was just curious to figure out, because I run numbers naturally because I'm left brain dominant. I was just curious to figure out how far this would go, because I know there was a video about it, but I wanted to know how far this package would go. And I calculated approximately 110 tablespoons, so that would give me, well, I use a tablespoon in a dozen muffins, but I usually make a triple or a quadruple. I guess I've never done a quadruple. I do triple batches of muffins and make 3 dozen at a time. So this would get me 110 batches of muffins, or 2 dozen a week for a year. Or it would get me a dozen muffins and a batch of cookies. The batch of cookies is 4 dozen. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck trying to remember all this at once. Batch of cookies is 4 dozen, so I could get 4 dozen cookies a week and a dozen muffins a week out of this. So that would be significant. I would probably want more than one of these for a year. So it just, you know, just took a minute or two to do the math to figure out that I could, it would last me for a year if we weren't, you know, greedy about how much we wanted. But since I'm a food person, I'm going to probably want more than that. Sorry, my voice is really bad today. Let's see, where was I going to go with all that? The encouraging thing to me is that we still have an incredible selection of stuff. There's still plenty of seeds out there to be bought. I bought some more 3 for $1 seeds today to round out my selection, because I realized I didn't have any lettuce, and they had some other pickled cucumbers and beets. I already have my beet seeds, but I thought I'd get a little more. So the encouraging thing is there's no panic at this time. There's no limits at this time. Prices are still really reasonable if you shop around. I buy different things at different places. There's a restaurant supply, institutional supply company. I shop there for certain things. I go to the warehouse for very few things. I can go there once or twice a year, with like Sam's Club, Costco type place. And that's enough for me. I buy a lot of things at the dollar store because I don't want to pay $7 for fabric softener. I want to pay $1 for fabric softener. And I can deal with a $1 laundry detergent. That's just fine with me. If I need to put in the booster stuff, they sell the non-chlorine bleach. They sell that for $1. So the dish liquid I can get for 85 cents at a local little store, Ajax dish liquid. So it's still easy to get these things. I shop at discount grocery stores. I have no use. I'm trying not to name names. I'm going to be naming names soon because it's getting to be very tedious, but I have no use pretty much for Walmart. I have very little use for the warehouse clubs. Okay, you don't need to know all these things about me, and I'm sure you're not interested. But the good news is there's still a lot of bargains to be had. You don't even necessarily have to always shop the sales. Just buy what's cheap where it's cheap, and there's a great variance. There's a great variance in prices depending on where you go. So just shop around, and if you're interested in the topics, there's several different videos from Glenn Beck on there that were really, really thought-provoking. So you might want to take a look if you are interested. Thank you. I'm done with this one. Thanks. Bye.